What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. It is actually 5 o'clock right now, a little after. The sun is setting. I'm alive. I'm not quitting YouTube. I've kind of been MIA because, like the last video I had posted said I was going to be helping Rob move. I did spend a couple of days helping Rob move, and then I had planned on moving into RSP design, it's just easier to say, over the weekend, but something came up, so I'm doing that today. I have what I think are taillights that came into the PO box today, as well as what I think is the harness for the Subaru. To be honest with you guys, I also really didn't want to be posting videos that weren't build videos. Ever since I left RSpec, Rob was grateful enough to let me start renting space from him, and I was able to work out of his garage. But unfortunately it's a little far from where I live, so this is good. I felt like I wasn't deterring from the channel in any way, but it wasn't the content that I wanted to be putting out, and I'm sure a lot of you guys could tell. So I'm really excited to have a shop. I'm really excited to start the build on the S13. I'm really excited to start working on the Subaru. I feel like things are coming together, and that was my little spiel. I'm back, baby. Yeah, so with that being said, let's hope this S13 turns over right now. I'm gonna go plug the battery back in and we shall see. There's power. Oh, f yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. Hey, I think it's healthy, you guys. Listen to that belt squeal. Holy bleep. Okay. In case you guys missed the last video of the no going back now, the S13 has like half compression cylinder 4. We have reason to believe it is a piston ring. No, we did not do a compression test. Sorry, we did a compression test. No, we did not do a leak down test, but there is air coming out of the oil cap, out of the dipstick. Just all signs led not to head gasket, but to piston ring and cylinder 4. It's funny because my Subaru motor, cylinder 4, I'm seeing a pattern here. But alright, wow, she turned over. I shouldn't be so surprised on that, but okay, headed to RSD. Whoa, talking about a showroom. Is this an L28? SR? RB? So as you guys can see, there's definitely still some work that's going to need to be done, but nothing's going to stop me from working on the S13. So we got some security guys in right now installing some super high-tech security system, so don't try no shit. I also wanted to address something real quick. I don't know everything there is to know about cars. I don't act like a doctor, nor do I pretend to be one on the internet. No, I don't pretend to know everything either. I'm pretty direct. I'll let you guys know if it's something I just don't know. For instance, when I walked in, you could tell I was unclear if it was an L28, like what is it? This, he called, was an L35. There's actually like only 200 of them. This is a super expensive, fancy motor. They actually used a diesel block for it. But yeah, so that, for instance, is something that I'd probably just find out and then I'd let you guys know because it's something I found interesting and I wanted to share. So we're just waiting for the security guys and then I'll be able to bring the car in. I want to work on the car. I want to do something on the car just as like a, yes, the build is started. So I might just swap out the taillights. Yeah, why not? Alright, so let's check out what's going on here. Two Frati, you got a G, and a Porsche. This is Martin's new car. This is sick. It's like a clean race car daily. Look at this. Also, to show you guys what else is going on here, since I'm kind of just waiting for security to get out of the way. This guy bought this fancy exhaust. I don't want to talk too much about it, but he came here, saw the titanium welding, and was like, whoa, I want that. So that's what they're doing right now. They just pulled out this exhaust. But look, they actually have like a valve on the inside too for, I think it's called like residential mode. But look at this, you guys. I'll have to hold it. That's the airflow though when it's shut, when you don't want it just to be straight piped. That can't be good for your car. Before and after. The weight difference is unreal too. I get chills looking at this. This is crazy. So as I was saying earlier, this is fun. I personally love working on cars. It's a passion for me. I'm learning though. I don't know everything. So I just kind of want to put that out there before I start this next build. Cool. Oh my god, what a trip, you guys. I was like pulling in and it felt so good to pull into a shop because I'm like, yeah, I got a shop and a car to work on now. Yeah. So the S13 is finally in. The S13 build finally begins. And on top of that, there's always gonna be sick projects going on here because you guys already know the stuff that goes on here at RS Speed is sick. I don't have a knife, so I'm gonna use a key. I'm gonna open up this little white box because it's closest to me first. And the reason I think it's JDM of California is because it's from JDM of California. I meant to say the reason I believe it's the wiring harness. I have no idea when it comes to wiring, so I'm really glad I have Rob's help for the Subaru swap, but David's also been super helpful. David from JDM of California. Moment of truth, this is actually kind of cool because I have no idea what headlights he bought and you guys have no idea what headlights he bought, so. Oh, these are sick. That took like 8 minutes according to my camera just to open. Looks like the guy never even used these. Or girl. Let's see how these are gonna look. Oh man, that's gonna look clean. Wow, I'm actually really excited for this. Crazy how like something so little as taillights can make a huge difference on your car. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the other box, but I'm not gonna record it. Instead, new taillight, immense. Here we are. Yeah, it's gonna look sick. JDM AF. All right, let's get to work. So I imagine sealant's going to need to be used for these. And if that's the case, maybe these are already sealed on. Looks like Sean forgot to move some stuff out of the trunk. Looks like the shocks are bad, so it's not gonna hold itself up. And I think that's what this piece of wood in his truck was for. But I imagine it's just removing this back cover and then undoing a few bolts. We shall see, I won't force anything. Full disclosure, I did not look up a video on how to do this before. I'm just gonna wing it. Just looking at it, it looks like, I mind the mess in the car. It looks like this flap is like meant to open up to access at least this plug, or this connection. I'm thinking though, it would be a lot easier because I'm counting, I see, there's like one nut, but they're all kind of under this plastic. I counted 6, but there could be more. I'm thinking I'll just take this off real quick. All right, they just turned over the G for the first time with the new exhaust. This sounds so good. Like, it almost doesn't sound like a G, like. Did you hear that? Do you hear how, like, deep that is? Look how much better access I have now. Wow. This will go twice as fast now. What's up?
I got sealant. I got options.
Alright, you're on camera.
What's up, ECREW?
Hey Sean, don't put your ass towards the camera. It's so okay when a guy does it, but I can't get away with it. Is that what that stick was for?
Yeah.
a wild guess. Disconnected the connector, all the nuts are off the studs. Maybe take a heat gun to it? It's not popping out. Alright, busted out the heat gun. Going to heat up the sealant and hopefully the headlight just pops out pretty easily. I'll put you guys right here.
Blow drying your taillights?
Yeah.
Ew.
I'm glad I didn't do this, so I didn't break anything.
Yeah, I broke it.
You did break it?
Yeah,
Where'd you break it?
Just right there.
You can glue that back. So it looks like these two long ones, now that the taillight is out, it's a lot easier to see that those probably didn't need to come out. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that need to come out if you guys try this at home. While I go ahead and take out the other taillight, Sean's gonna scrape off the sealant, but note to self, there's no sealant over here. It is just simply right around here. I imagine that's for weatherproofing, so when it rains and whatnot, it doesn't get in the trunk. I don't know what it is, but there's honestly something about taking something apart and putting it back together, but making it better than what it was, if that makes any sense. I know it's just a taillight, but like, you guys get it.
So this stuff actually kind of comes off pretty clean.
Yeah, it does.
Once it's hot.
Oh, easy peasy. Beautiful cover girl. All right, I'm gonna start heating up the other one and then I'll have Sean pop it out. I don't wanna be responsible for breaking it. And see, the second one's always easier. While Sean is taking off the sealant on the body of the car, I'm taking it off the used taillights. The guy did a very good job at taking them off, but I'm just gonna kind of clean it up a little bit more. You guys might be wondering, well, I don't care if you're wondering or not, I'm gonna let you know, because I feel like I'm wondering, Amelia, why are you A, talking third person, and B, doing taillights right now when there's a swap to be getting ready for? To answer that simply, I just wanted something easy to do on the car since the day didn't really get started until like 5:30 today. So I figured bring the car here and then just do a quick little install. Sean brought a couple of options. This sealant, which this stuff gets pretty messy from my experience. And also this is kind of like a tape. And I'm thinking if we just fold it in half, it should work fine. So this stuff didn't exactly work. It like isn't sticky, and we tried hitting it with the heat gun in order to get it to stick, and it kind of just made it harder. I mean, but it's plastic, so I get it. You just think it would melt a little, but let's just hit it with that. Let there be light. Ziam. Looks good. That's it. That is the S13 is now at RSD. The S13 also has some fresh taillights that look sick, you guys. They really look good. Yeah. I don't know what this is gonna be titled. They could make like a little comment like, best mod under $100. How to make your car look cool. But nah, whatever. Let's just do like S13 taillights.
Fat booties for under $100.
Fat booties for under $100. Dude, I'm gonna attract the wrong crowd. But yeah, so let's close out there. You guys, thank you so much for those of you who have still watched and supported the channel and kind of endured this dry spell since I haven't really had a shop. It does mean a lot to me, and I promise you the content is gonna be car stuff. Well, not like it has been car stuff, but like build stuff. And by build stuff, I don't mean taillights, but hey, it's gonna be me working in the garage, and I'm stoked.
Every episode for the next 365 days.
Yeah, about that, no. So, with that being said, I don't really have anything crazy or super important to say other than it feels really good to be back in a shop. You guys already know this. I will also be working on the Subaru, and I still need to pull the sound deadening out of the S14. Quick update on the Subaru. I'm just waiting on parts to come in. Water pump, timing belt, timing tensioner, A few things here and there. The inlet hose to the turbo, the large one. I don't know if you consider that a hose or a pipe, but whatever. The update on the Subaru, I'm just waiting for parts before we do the swap. The S13 is now in a shop, and I really don't say goodbye to you guys, but until Tuesday, Thursday? Until Thursday. Bye!